Are you a single parent struggling to set financial goals? As a single parent, managing finances can feel like a juggling act. You're dealing with the unique challenges of maintaining a household, raising children, and managing your career, all on your own. It's hardly surprising that you might have trouble setting financial goals. The decisions you make today can have a significant impact on your family's financial future. So it's crucial to set realistic, achievable financial goals, and this video is here to help you do just that. Here's what you can do to start setting financial goals as a single parent. First, take a hard look at your current financial situation. It's all about understanding the flow of your money. Start by evaluating your income. This includes any wages, benefits, or other forms of income you may have. Next, look at your expenses. How much are you spending on housing, groceries, utilities, and other necessities each month? Don't forget about those little expenses that can add up over time. Now let's talk about debt. Whether it's credit card debt, student loans, or a mortgage, it's essential to know how much you owe and what your monthly payments are. Understanding your debt can help you strategize how to pay it off more efficiently. Identifying areas for improvement is also key. Are there non-essential expenses you can cut back on? Can you increase your income with a side hustle or by asking for a raise? Once you have a clear picture of your financial situation, it's time to set your goals. Next, you need to differentiate between your short-term and long-term goals. This is an essential step in setting a clear financial path. Short-term goals are those you aim to achieve within the next 1 to 2 years. These could be immediate needs or wants, like saving for an emergency fund, paying off a small debt, or maybe even treating yourself to a little vacation. Consider these as stepping stones towards your long-term goals. They are important because they provide a sense of accomplishment and momentum. On the other hand, long-term goals are the big picture objectives. These are the goals that will take several years, even decades, to reach. They might include saving for your child's education, planning for retirement, or maybe even buying a home. These are the milestones that require consistent effort and commitment. So how do you prioritize these goals? Well, it's all about balance. While it's essential to focus on immediate needs, don't forget about the future. For instance, building an emergency fund is a short-term goal, while setting aside a small amount for your child's college fund is a long-term goal. And remember, your goals should be SMART, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. This gives you a clear target and a timeline to work towards. It's also important to note that these goals are not set in stone. Life is unpredictable, and circumstances change. It's okay to adjust your goals as needed. What's important is to keep moving forward, even if the pace is slower than you'd like. Make sure to involve your children in these discussions, if appropriate. Teaching them about financial goals not only helps them understand why you might be cutting back on certain things, but it also sets them up for their own financial success in the future. With your goals identified, the next step is to create a budget. And remember, a budget is not a restriction, but a tool to help you reach your goals faster. Now, let's dive into how to develop a budget that works for you. Firstly, it's important to track your income and expenses. This is to help you understand what's going on with your finances. Are you spending more than you're earning? Where is most of your money going? Are there areas where you can cut back? By answering these questions, you can gain a clear picture of your financial situation and identify areas for improvement. Secondly, live within your means. This might sound like common sense, but it's easier said than done. It's tempting to splurge on non-essentials, especially when you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed. But remember, every dollar you save now is a dollar that can be put towards your financial goals. Now let's talk about essential expenses. These are your non-negotiables, the things you absolutely cannot do without. They typically include housing, utilities, groceries, and healthcare. These should be your top priority when allocating your funds. It's crucial to ensure these necessities are covered before allocating funds to other areas. Once you've taken care of your essential expenses, you can start to look at your discretionary spending. This might include entertainment, dining out, or personal care. It's not about cutting these out entirely, but rather about finding a balance that allows you to enjoy life while still saving for your goals. Remember to save for your financial goals. Whether it's saving for your child's education or planning for retirement, these goals should be reflected in your budget. Allocate a portion of your income towards these priorities each month, even if it's just a small amount. Every little bit counts. Creating a budget gives you control over your finances. It's about making informed decisions that align with your financial goals and priorities. With a budget in place, you're ready to move on to the next step. Life is full of surprises and not all are pleasant. That's why an emergency fund is important. This fund is designed to cover at least 6 months' worth of living expenses, giving you some breathing space when you get an unexpected bill. It could be an unexpected medical expense, a sudden job loss, or even a major car repair. Building an emergency fund doesn't have to be overwhelming. Start small and build up gradually. If you can, aim to set aside a small portion of your income each month. Over time, these little contributions can add up to a substantial sum. Remember, having an emergency fund isn't about hoarding money. It's about securing your financial future and providing stability for you and your family. Now let's move on to the next step. Do you know all the resources available to you as a single parent? Being aware of and utilizing these resources can significantly ease your financial burden. First and foremost, if it's applicable, ensure you are receiving any entitled child support. This can play a crucial role in supporting your family's financial needs. Next, don't overlook government assistance programs. These programs are designed to provide additional support for single parents, and they can be a lifesaver in difficult times. From food assistance programs like SNAP to housing assistance and healthcare services, there's a wide range of support available. It's important to research these options, understand the eligibility criteria, and apply where suitable. Remember, there's no shame in accepting help, and these resources are in place for a reason. They can provide the financial cushion you need to focus on setting and achieving your financial goals. The next step to setting financial goals is to invest in education and career development. One of the most effective ways to bolster your financial stability is by investing in your education and career development. This isn't just about getting a degree. It could mean attending a vocational school, earning a certificate, or learning a new skill. You're not just increasing your knowledge, you're enhancing your value in the job market. There are several avenues to explore for financial assistance. Scholarships and grants, specifically designed for single parents, can help alleviate the cost. Look into flexible educational options too, like online courses or night classes that allow you to continue working while studying. Investing in your career might mean seeking additional training in your current field or exploring opportunities for advancement. It could also involve networking, attending industry conferences, or even hiring a career coach. Next, you should create or update your will. As a single parent, you must secure your children's future, and there's no better way to do this than by having a clear and updated will. This document is your voice when you're not around, guiding decisions about your assets and, more importantly, your children's guardianship. Begin by taking stock of your assets, no matter how modest, and determine how you wish to distribute them in the event of unforeseen circumstances. Designate a trusted guardian who shares your values and parenting philosophy. Additionally, specify the financial provisions for your children, ensuring their needs are met. While contemplating these decisions can be emotionally challenging, a will serves as a guiding document that provides clarity and peace of mind. Remember, life changes. That's why it's wise to review your will regularly, especially after major life events. Have you recently bought a house? Has the dynamics of your family changed? Then it might be time to update your will. Your will is up to date. Next, we need to consider childcare costs. Childcare can be a significant expense for single parents. This is a fact we cannot ignore. Whether it's daycare centers, after-school programs, babysitters or nannies or preschool, these costs can add up quickly. Not to mention other expenses such as meals, school supplies, and other extracurricular activities. That's why it's so important to anticipate and plan for childcare costs. In your budget, ensure you allocate a line item specifically for childcare. This will help you visualize the impact of childcare costs on your overall financial picture. If you find that these costs are overwhelming, don't despair. There are resources available like government subsidies and childcare assistance programs that may help ease the burden. In addition to budgeting, factor childcare costs into your financial goals. For instance, if you're saving for a home, remember to account for the potential increase in childcare costs. This might mean adjusting your timeline or the amount you're able to save each month. Remember, the goal isn't to eliminate these costs, but to manage them effectively. With childcare costs covered, let's get some professional advice. Sometimes we all need a little help, especially when it comes to navigating the complex world of finances. It's here that professional financial advice can prove invaluable. Financial advisors are equipped with the expertise and tools to provide personalized advice tailored to your unique circumstances. They can assist with creating a robust financial plan that aligns with your short-term and long-term goals. Struggling with debt? Financial advisors can provide guidance on managing and reducing debt effectively. They can help you understand different strategies and choose the one that suits your situation the best. Beyond that, they can aid in making informed decisions about investments, retirement plans, and more. Remember, the objective is not just to survive, but to thrive. And sometimes, that means seeking out those who can guide us along the path. You're prepared and informed, but remember, you're not alone in this journey.